Hi friends, so today we're working on a background for a very special project that I'm working on. And so anyway, so I started off, I'm going to be doing obviously a dirty cup pour, and it's going to be sort of a grenade. And anyhow, so I started off with a white, not titanium, satin white with a little bit of blue. Then I put in some gold. Then I put on some ultramarine, then aqua, then some pearl white. Now I'm adding the color shift. I think it's called green gold. And yeah, so the idea, I was going to try to just do blues and whites and mostly just like really, I want this to be super light. But then, I saw the other pastel type colors, and they weren't just paints, but rather they were already mixed um, and super light. So I figured if I put them in, maybe they'll give me sort of marbled look. So that's sort of what I did. And then found another pearl. That one is the Amsterdam pearl with the blue hue. And yeah, so basically I'm utilizing all the paints left. This one is that it's Arteza. It's one of the metallics. I believe it's lilac or pink tulip. So then I decided to put the pin on top of the cup instead of putting it on the side. Angie does this, and so I thought, oh, why not? Let me do that. So I did that, and before I pulled it up, I um, went ahead and spun it to see if that made anything different. I think it did, and actually, I'm not necessarily sure that I like what it did, but it's okay because, like I said, this is just the base for, or like the background for, the special project that I'm working on, and I'm hoping that these colors will dry really light. I'm a little concerned. I did put phthalo blue and ultramarine in here, and even though it's a dirty pour and most likely they had a chance to blend, I'm afraid that they might dry a little bit on the dark side. Hopefully not, but you know, it's okay if it does. Now, so I went ahead and I did the spin just a couple of times, and I was left with this really pretty pastel colored piece. And like this would be perfect for like some baby shower or something. Oh, this would be so fantastic. I wish that when my niece was gonna have my nephew, I was doing this because I would have like made all kinds of art pieces for her. Um, I obviously I wasn't doing this yet because I could still see and I was doing other stuff. So now let me take you in for a close up of this beautiful piece. So this one is the Care Bears, I think I'm calling it, because of all the pastel colors. It's so randomly pretty. Hopefully it dries really nicely. So I use satin enamel in pure white as sort of the base of a lot of this because it was a dirty pour. So I'm gonna get a lot of these pearl cells when it dries, which is gonna be fine because I'm hoping this is gonna be the base for something very special that I'm working on. Uh-oh, some motorcycles passing by. All right, let me see if I can get you closer and see, so you can see the blending that occurred. Can you hear the birds? Lots of birds being born lately. I don't like that. I mean, I like birds, but we always have to like battle them for the fruits and stuff. So I use the satin enamel as the like real base for this. So I'm gonna get a lot of like pearlized cells, and so I wanted this one to be super light because it's the base for a special project that I'm working on. So I mean, I'm gonna pour a couple and see which one I like the best. But this one is pretty stunning. I'm gonna call this one like Care Bears. All right, so thank you for watching Care Bears, the wonderful pastel color pour. I really appreciate your support, and I will see you at the next one. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything you do every day for everyone.